What's happening? Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a thing to call these people, but I don't even know what to call it, man. This dude, what really makes me talk about it, want to talk about it, think about it, is shit. I'm being terrorized by my neighbor and his dog. Now, it can be bad sometimes. Sometimes it's worse than others. And it's been going on since I've been here, in one way or another, different dogs and shit. But I'm saying all that to say, man, these dogs uh, and the people that's raising them are out of control and it will get you killed. In particular, and this is a double layered one, simp edition, I guess. And maybe they're all simp editions in one way or another. You know what I mean? But this particular dude, let me quick as I can. Texas man charged after three pit bulls fatally mauled his neighbor to death. And this is one day after he was hit with a murder charge from a whole separate case. Now that in itself, that's the part I'm talking about. That's the simp part. Like crash test dummy. Dude is not all there. Like many people are, like many of us have been at times, but even at 38 years old, we don't be wrapped tight. I can kind of relate, but no, you got to know. I think I knew better than that then. But anyway, dude's a criminal, a criminal, like one that do crime shit, not just, uh, crime that hurt people. So a Texas man is facing multiple felony charges after his three pit bulls fatally mauled a neighbor while also staring down murder charges in a separate case. Let's see. Just trying to put my phone in a good spot. Maybe that's a good spot. Blah, 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 blah. Marshall Garrett, 38, is accused of failing to properly fence in his dogs on March 23rd, according to a criminal complaint obtained by People. That evening, the three dogs got into the yard of his 65-year-old neighbor, Harriet Phillips, and fatally mauled the woman as she tried to fend them off with a hammer, according to the complaint. Investigators noted in the complaint that the woman's hair and pieces of her clothing were found in the bellies of the pit bulls. Neighbors spoke with members of the Houston Police Department in the wake of the incident and said that Garner's dogs often escaped from their enclosures and were often aggressive. According to the complaint, one neighbor allegedly said that she had been bitten by one recently. Detective Ramon Garcia, the affiant of the complaint, said that Phillips appeared to be scanning her backyard for something when the three dogs came through the fence. She probably was scanning them, see if they was there. I would imagine, to see if they had come through and was out there. Maybe she saw that on the cameras or something. I'm speculating. Um, but it sort of makes sense. But shit, she should have called somebody instead of doing that if that was the case at all. Anyway, she allegedly screamed for help. She allegedly screamed for help while moving to her back door and swinging the hammer. Swinging and hit nothing, Garcia wrote. Once she fell to the ground, the dogs allegedly began mauling her until she couldn't move or scream any longer, he wrote. The Harris County District Attorney's Office announced on April 9th that Garrett would be charged with 3 felony counts of attack by dog resulting in death. The 3 pit bulls were euthanized under a Texas law that allows for any animal that bites or kills another person or animal to be put to death. The charges came just one day after the DA charged Garrett with murder over a separate incident that occurred last year. Garrett was called to help a female friend alleging Garrett was called to help a female friend alleging a man had stole money from her on October 29th, according to a criminal complaint obtained by People. Video footage allegedly shows Garrett walking behind the man and then dealing a blow to the back of his head. Allegedly, according to the complaint. The complaint says that the footage also shows people yelling that the man gave it back prior to Garrett hitting the man. Garrett got in his car and left the scene after that, according to the complaint, while the 69-year-old man fell to the ground and was taken to the hospital where he later died. The autopsy later determined the manner of death to be homicide and listed the cause as blunt force trauma per the complaint. Both Garrett and the female involved in the incident are charged with murder. And a spokesperson for the HPD tells People that Garrett is now in custody, but the woman remains at large. Garrett has yet to enter a plea in either case or make a court appearance and does not have a lawyer at this time. He has previously been convicted of offenses including burglary, criminal trespass, evading arrest, possession of marijuana, and unlawful use of a criminal instrument. I wonder what that means. Yeah, so, more or less, not a good guy. People get caught up, but, you can't keep going down that road, and you got to be responsible. A dog, pit bulls are deadly animals. Got to keep them contained, keep them secured, caged up, fenced up, kenneled up, even. Probably it's best. Why would you not do that? It's not worth it. There's a few different, it's all over the place. There's a few different ones. Guess everybody seem to have done their own. Some just copy, but some do their own particular investigation or requesting of the information or whatever. So some of them are worded slightly different, and some of them give a little more details here and less details there, and a little more detail. But overall, that's the gist of it. This dude laid there and let a woman talk him in. I think that was about jury, some kind of jury or something that it might. She got beat because the jury must have been fake, maybe. So he gave her the money back, and he hit the dude in the back of the head. That was the story was a little off. He hit the dude, like beat him up, and then he hit him in the back of the head when he left, and that was the thing that was the death blow. So behind that, instead of telling her call the law, or whatever, that's what he did. Went out there like a boony boo boo, and on top of that, now you gonna have some kind of murder charge surely for what your dogs did. Hopefully the lady, man, that have to be one of the worst ways to die for a human being. Getting wood chipped? What's worse than getting mauled to death by a pack of damn dogs? They live next door to you. It's out here, you know. Well, that's all I got. I'm out. Peace.